Surah 10 or 51, chronological order, Yunus, Part 1. Alif Lam Ra, that, signs of the wise book. Was it a wonder for people that we inspired a man among them, warn people and give good news to those who have believed that theirs is a step of truth with their Lord? The Kafirun said, this is an obvious magician. Your Lord is the one who created the skies and the earth in 6 days, then ascended to the throne, arranging affairs. There is no intercessor except after his permission. That is Allah, your Lord, so worship him, so do you not remember? To him is your return altogether. Allah's promise is true. He begins creation, then repeats it, to reward those who have believed and have done good deeds with equity. But those who have disbelieved, theirs is a drink of boiling water and painful torture, because they used to disbelieve. He is the one who made the sun a splendour and the moon a light, and determined houses for it, that you may know the number of years and the account. Allah did not create that, but in truth. He details the signs for people who know. In the difference of the night and the day, and what Allah has created in the skies and the earth, are signs for people who fear. Those who do not hope for our meeting, and were pleased with the dunya life, and were content with it, and those are heedless of our verses. Those, their shelter is the fire for what they used to earn. Those who have believed and have done the righteous deeds, their Lord guides them by their faith. Rivers run beneath them in the Jannat of bliss. Their invocation therein is, Praise be to you, Allahumma, and their greeting therein is, Peace. And the last of their invocation, Praise be to Allah, Lord of the Alameen. And if Allah hastens the evil for people, He has sought to hasten good for them. Their term would have been decided for them. But we leave those who do not hope for our meeting wandering blindly in their oppression. And when harm has touched man, he has invoked us on his side, or sitting or standing. But when we have removed his harm from him, he has passed by as though he has not invoked us for harm that has touched him. Thus was adorned for the extravagant what they used to do. And we destroyed the centuries before you, when they wronged, and their messengers came to them with the proofs, and they would not believe. Thus do we recompense the criminal people. Then we made you successors on the earth after them, that we might see how you do. And when our verses are read to them as proofs, those who do not hope for our meeting have said, Bring a Quran other than this or change it. Say, It is not for me to change it of the meeting of my soul. I do not follow but what I am inspired with. I fear if I disobey my Lord the torture of a great day. Say, Had Allah willed, I would not have read it to you, nor would He have made it known to you. So I have remained among you an age before it. So do you not comprehend? So who is more unjust than he who has fabricated against Allah a lie, or has called his verses a lie? The criminals do not succeed. And they worship instead of Allah what does not harm them or benefit them, and they say, These are our intercessors with Allah. Say, Do you inform Allah of what He does not know in the skies or on the earth? Praise be to Him and exalted from what they associate. And people were not but one nation, then they differed, and had it not been for a word that had proceeded from your Lord, it would have been decided between them concerning what they differ in. And they say, Why has a sign from his Lord not been sent down upon him? So say, The ghaib is only Allah's, so wait, I am with you among those waiting. And when we have made people taste mercy after adversity has touched them, behold, they have a deception against our verses. Say, Allah is quicker in deceiving. Our messengers write what you deceive. He is the one who makes you roll round on the land and the sea, until when you are on the ships, and they run with them with a good wind, and they rejoice therein. A stormy wind comes to them, and the waves come to them from every place, and they think that they are surrounded by them. They have invoked Allah sincerely towards Him in religion. If you save us from this, we will be of the grateful. But when He has saved them, behold, they offend on the earth without right. People, your offence is only against yourselves, the enjoyment of the dunya life. Then to us is your return, then we inform you of what you used to do. The similitude of the dunya life is only like water that we have sent down from the sky, so the vegetation of the earth has been mixed with it, from what people and cattle eat, until when the earth has taken its gold and has been adorned, and its people have thought that they have power over it. Our command has come to it by night or by day, and we have made it a crop as though it had not availed yesterday. Thus do we detail the verses for people who ponder. And Allah calls to the house of peace, and guides whom He wills to a straight path. For those who have done good, goodness and increase, neither soot nor humiliation covers their faces. Those are the companions of the Jannah. they abide therein indefinitely. And those who have earned the evil deeds, recompense of an evil deed with the like of it, and humiliation covers them. They have no defender from Allah. As though their faces had been covered with a piece of the night, dark, those are the companions of the fire. They abide therein indefinitely. And on a day we gather them all, then we say to those who have associated your place, you and your partners. Then we separated between them, and their partners said, you did not used to worship us. So sufficient was Allah as a witness between us and you, that we were unaware of your worship. There was tried every soul for what it had bestowed, and they were returned to Allah their true Lord, and stray from them did what they used to fabricate. Say, who provides you from the sky and the earth, or who possesses hearing and eyesight, and who brings out the living man from the dead one, and brings out the dead man from the living one, and who arranges the matter? So they will say, Allah. Then say, so do you not fear? So that is Allah, your true Lord. So what is after the truth but the error? So how you are turned away? Thus your Lord's word was confirmed upon those who had acted immorally, that they do not believe. Say, is there of your partners he who begins creation, then repeats it? Say, Allah begins creation, then repeats it. So how are you deluded? Say, is there of your partners he who guides to the truth? Say, Allah guides to the truth. Is then he who guides to the truth worthy of being followed, or he who does not guide except that he be guided? Then what is wrong with you? How do you judge? And most of them follow nothing but assumption. Assumption does not avail against the truth at all. Allah is learned in what they do. And this Quran was not to be fabricated instead of Allah, but a confirmation of that in front of it, and then an analysis of the book. There is no doubt concerning it from the Lord of the Alameen. Or do they say, he has fabricated it? Say, bring a surah the like of it, and invoke whom you can instead of Allah, if you are truthful. Rather, they have called what they have not encompassed in its knowledge a lie, and when its interpretation comes to them. Thus did those before them accuse of lying, so see how the result of the wrongdoers was. And of them is he who believes in it, and of them he who does not believe in it. And your Lord knows the corrupters.